Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. So today I thought of giving an update, a life update of what's going on in our lives. So this is middle of July and we we are in the process of house hunting from the beginning of March. That's when I applied for the loan in February, and it got approved in March. At the end of February, it got approved in March, and that's when we started looking at houses. And we have put an offer in one of this house, and our offer got accepted after like a lot of like not getting accepted in like a lot of other houses, because I have put in offer in like a lot of like 10 or 12 houses, and it didn't get accepted because people are bidding like $60,000 to $100,000 more, even in this economy with this interest rate. Yeah, well, it's raining, but so I am asking that, this is mid of July. I have put an offer in the beginning of May or the end of April, and we are waiting because I need to have this paperwork done, and the house will not close without this paperwork from this company. And I'm waiting and waiting and waiting from 24th of June, and then they're saying like they're processing it, but I have not received. So the seller's attorneys have issued a time of essence for 23rd of July. What that means is, if we do not close the house as a buyer, we do not close the house by 23rd of July, then seller has a right to like put that house on market, and they are not bound by the contract if we do not fulfill it. So there's that. So we have seen a ton of houses. This housing market is so hard. And do I love this house? I would not say I love. Oh, I entered this house and I was like, wow, I love this house. No, that happened with the 2 or 3 houses, and they went over like $60,000 more. And in this house, we put around like $34,000 more. And we will, if we hopefully close on this house, I will show you the house. And another update is like, we sold the Airbnb and it sold in June, around like 11th of June. So that part was done because this buying was contingent on selling off that house, and that house is being sold now. This one little paperwork, 1-page paperwork, is like taking up this whole process. And now the time of essence is being issued, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but hopefully it will go okay. I don't want it to like go for too long. So while I'm looking for houses this time, I have a few criterias. That is that it has to have like 4 bedrooms. Obviously dining room, living room, like a family room. At least 2 bathrooms. 3 would be great. At least 2 full bathrooms, and 1 half is fine. 3 full would have been like amazing. And not too much of a backyard because I'm working full-time. Alex is working full-time. We have 2 kids. My mom is looking after the 2 kids. And then after all that, we do not have the energy to put like gardening and everything in the backyard. It's like too much. When you are not working from home and you have to go to the office every day from around 8. So we go out around like 7:45 and come home at like almost 5:15ish. So it's like a long time at work. So we don't have time to do any backyard job. So I don't want a big yard. Fencing, it depends. And What else? Attached garage was one of it, because it gets very hard to go in and out during the snow times, during winter, from the car. And a basement. A basement was very necessary for me, because after living in this house without any basement, storage is a problem. You have to be very minimalistic, which sometimes is very hard with 2 kids. It gets chaotic. I'm getting wet in the rain, but I'm loving it. And that's it. I didn't want too many trees on my property, because that will have a ton of effects in the foundation. After buying like 2 houses, I have some ideas about what to expect from the house. I wanted some major updates in the house before we move in. So like when we moved in this house, as soon as we moved in 2020 September. We have to change the furnace in 21, I think around like March. We had to change the furnace because the furnace was like 25 years old. So I wanted like furnace, at least the roof to be at least within 10 years, the furnace within 5 years or 10 years. So I will tell you guys what happened if we ever closed down that house. Touch wood, I would. That one single paper, I don't know, it's like within 5 days it will be that time of essence date, and it's killing me, because I am like, when it was happening in the before, I was like, okay, what happens? If it happens. There are many houses in the market. But then when you like start looking at Zillow and look at the house you were trying to buy, and you drive by it almost every day, and then you like think like, oh, okay, I will do this in this house. Oh, okay, I will do this. And then there is ChatGPT. You can put your pictures in the ChatGPT and ask, oh, can you just decor this room? Can you just do something? And ChatGPT does it. You just start visioning your house in a certain way. And now it's so hard for me. If it just falls through, it would be like, it would be sad, because I'm totally looking forward to like closing on it and just living there. I've already thought of where Arnik is gonna sleep, how his room is gonna look, how Ari's room is gonna look. So, and how I will be doing that kitchen, because I love that kitchen. So I'm hoping it's gonna close, but I will keep you guys updated. Okay, so today is the 24th, a Thursday. I'm sorry, because I got back from work and I look terrible. So after like a long fight with this company I was talking about, like getting the one paperwork, it was done after like almost a month, and today I got cleared to close. Nobody is as excited as me. Well, it's not even as real as it should be at this point, but I'm very, very, very happy. The people I'm working with are very responsive. I know that they're getting paid. Maybe that's why they're so responsive, but more than my realtor or the person like my lender, the most that is more responsive is like this mortgage processing person. I think I had texted her this week for like, I think around like 50 times, and she has always replied to me. I have her personal phone number, and I'm always like talking to her, like, is this happening? Because she's telling me like, okay, I am sending it here, this is going to this department, because house buying process is like such a long process, and it takes so much time. So I have put an offer in May. Sometimes it gets approved within like a month, but most of the time in New York State it takes a little bit more time, because there is like inspection, which we waived. Don't come at me for that, because the market was like that at that point during the spring. Then there is appraisal, then there is a ton of paperwork you have to like this. From yesterday till today, I have to submit like so many proofs of like Where is this money coming from? If there is this bank account, where is this bank account? What is this? This tiny little, like, where is this $50 coming from? Where is this money coming from? Where is it? I'm like, I don't know. Every money is like a legit money. And where is this? Like, why do you take out this cash? I'm like, I'm like, okay, you can take my password and my user ID for my bank, and you can just do it by yourself and see what's going on. And so I gave them that. And so then that happened yesterday, and she got everything submitted yesterday, but it was like around like 12:57ish, 1 p.m. that she submitted everything, but nothing got like finalized till like today at 5 p.m. So I'm very happy, but it has to be a little real, because we just saw the house. Like one time Alex didn't even see the house. Me and my mom and Arnie saw the house. So now the final walkthrough will happen, and I don't know when the closing date is yet. So she said like she has sent the attorneys, the seller's attorney and the buyer's attorney, the news that I am clear to close, so they will do that, and then hopefully by tomorrow I will get to know when the closing date will be. The lawyer's office is not that far from here. It's like literally like 5 minutes from here, so that won't be a problem. And then I will get the keys and things will be real. Like the money will go out of my bank account. And then we will have a house. Hopefully this will be our house forever. Things have been pretty rough for the past 2.5 years. From like 2023, things have been pretty rough from the end. You can check my other YouTube video. And so I'm hoping things are not as hard as they are. So I will keep you guys updated. We closed on the house. Finally, the company paper came in, and we closed on this house, and we are now standing in the house. I will give you guys a tour later. It was a long process. We started in like April end, and now it ended.